Department of Computer Science and Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to discuss about client-side essentials in object-oriented programming. So in this unit, the topic 1 is JavaScript objects and functions. So before getting into this topic, you have to know what is JavaScript. The JavaScript is an object-based language. So in this language, everything is an object. And the JavaScript is a template-based, not a class-based. So here we don't create class to get the object, but we can create an object directly. And the JavaScript object is an entity, so which having some states and behaviors. So the states and behavior, which is nothing but properties and methods. For example, car, pen, bike, chairs, etc. So these are the JavaScript object. In this JavaScript object is a non-primitive data type. So that allows you to store multiple collections of data. So next one is how to create objects in JavaScript. So we can create object in 3 ways. The first one is by object literal, and second one is by creating instance of object directly, and third one is by using an object constructor. So the first method is by object literal. So in this method we can create an object with using object literal. The syntax are object is equal to property 1 colon value 1 comma or property 2 colon value 2 in property n colon value n. The properties and values are separated by a colon. And second method is by creating instance of object. So in this method we can use a new keyword to create an object. The syntax are variable object names equal to new object of. And the third method is by using an object constructor. So this method need to create a function with arguments. So each argument's values can be assigned in a current object with using this keyword. And next one is JavaScript functions. So basically the function is a group of reusable code, so which can be called anywhere in your program, and this function eliminates the need of writing the same code again and again, and the function follows a programmer to divide a big program into a small one and they manageable the functions. And what are the advantages of JavaScript functions are? There are mainly 2 advantages. The first advantage is code reusability, and second one is less coding. The code reusability, which means we can call a function several times and it saves the codings, and the second one is less coding, so which makes our program compact. So we don't need to write many lines of code in each time to perform a common task. And next one is jQuery. The jQuery is a small and lightweight JavaScript library, and it is a cross-platform, and which means write less, do more. And the jQuery simplifies AJAX call and DOM manipulations. And the jQuery has been developed some following principles. That principles are, the first one is separation of JavaScript and HTML. So which means we encourages the developers to completely separate JavaScript code from HTML markup language. And the second principles are eliminates of cross-browser incompatibilities. So which means some developers does not need to worry about browser compatibility while writing code using jQuery libraries. And third one is privacy and clarity. So which means which promotes some features like chainable functions and shorthand functions. So that principles must to follow. And the fourth one is extensibility, so which means new events and elements and methods which can be easily added in jQuery library and then reused as a plugin. And next one is assessment. So the first assessment is how objects are created, and second one is write an example of including jQuery from a CDN. So these are the reference. Thank you. The Java